natunghayan natin kung ano nga ba yung mga opinion ng bawat grupo, ng mga estudyante nating mga Felicians regarding sa mental health subject na dapat nga daw bang i-implement sa ating mga paaralan. Kaya naman, mas lalo natin papainitin ang ating talakayan dahil hindi magpapatalo ang ating mga audience mula syempre sa Francisco B. Felix Memorial National High School. Ayan. So, kanina, off-cam, no? So, kanina tinitignan na namin sino yung magtatanong. At may mga nag-volunteer tayo sa gitna. Proud ba ang inyong mga magulang na kayo ay magtatanong today? Okay. So, syempre, ready na sila. At kanina pa sila nagbubulungan kung ano ang itatanong nila. So, hit it with your question, Andreo. Andreo, ano ang iyong tanong sa ating mga debaters?
So, before the what ifs, let's be realistic. So, in our generation, where feelings are more and more getting validated, and students are showing their emotional burden, why do you think that school institutions are yet to mandate and implement the mental health subjects in our curriculum?
Okay.
Because with a deficient education system, we don't have enough resource and professionals to facilitate such a complex subject in our curriculum, and it would take a lot of time to produce more professionals, and it's more costly than ever.
Althea, ikaw ang mag-open ng next question natin. Ano ang iyong tanong sa ating mga debaters?
Okay, so habang nagbabatuhan kayo ng opinions, I heard a lot about parents. So, putting yourself inside the parent's shoe, would you want your child or children to engage in such activities or subjects that involves around mental health?
Okay, so if I'm a parent, of course I would want my kid to learn about this about the mental health, and I want this to be added to curriculum kasi it will only do good sa anak ko kung magiging healthy yung mental health niya, kasi if your mental health is healthy, your body is healthy, your life will be good.
But if parent din ako, oo, a-agree ako na mag-engage yung anak ko sa ganong activities, pero knowing na may risk sa pag i-implement ng subject na yun, mas pipiliin ko na lang na hindi na lang mag-engage yung anak ko kung ganun, kung may risk. Kasi may risk. Kasi uncertain kayo na kung yung magiging product ng pag-i-implement na yun is magiging beneficial sa lahat.
Alright. So I think, Althea, sana and Andreo nasagot ang inyong mga questions. But I'm sure you can all engage pa rin naman in a healthy discussion even after ng episode na ito. Kaya naman mag-move on tayo sa last question natin. So, yes, proud ba ang mommy mo na ikaw ang magtatanong today? Okay. What is your name?
Rogin po.
Where are you from?
Kainta, Rizal.
Alright. At ano ang iyong katanungan, Rogin?
So, my question po is mostly for the affirming side. And ang question ko sa kanila, since sa substitute natin yung mga psychologists or psychology professionals sa mga teachers, how can we assure na matuturuan nila ng maayos yung mga students knowing na mayroong mga teachers na may stigmatization or mayroong mga teachers na may stereotypes sa mental health issues?
Okay, so we are not substituting them sa yung professionals sa mga teachers. And for a fact, sinabi nga namin kanina, we mentioned earlier that this proposal, this curriculum will take a lot of time. So, in that adequate amount of time, sana naman the only thing that we can do is to hope for the best. If we really implement this curriculum, knowing that, yun nga, just like what you've mentioned, may mga stigmatization yung mga teachers natin, knowing na may difference sa generation natin, we can say na this is still maaayos pa tong mga pag-iisip na to kapag may tao talagang, kapag may group of people talaga na mag-i-educate sa'yo about this matter, and knowing na adult ka na, you will be more open into understanding what they are stating to you and what they are teaching you.
So again, Althea, Andreo, and Rogin, nasagot ba ng ating mga debaters ang inyong mga tanong? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Okay. So, syempre, I'm sure hindi lamang ang live audience natin ang may katanungan. So, ang ating mga netizens, patuloy lamang kayong mag-send ng inyong mga katanungan at mga komento sa @PTVPH at @Iskoolmates, both in Instagram and on Facebook. Kaya naman, siguraduhin nyo hindi kayo bumibitiw dahil ngayon naman, malalaman natin ang closing statements ng bawat grupo. Simulan natin sa grupo ni na Francine.
In conclusion, we firmly stand by the fact that we should add mental health subject to our curriculum because nowadays there are a lot of students experiencing depression and anxiety, and some are even committing suicide. In short, it is a crucial matter that we should face. Adding this to our curriculum fosters a more mentally healthier environment and a supportive school system. If we implement this or if we add this subject to our curriculum, it doesn't only help our as learners in this present time, but it also helps us to mold ourselves to be a more better future in the future.
Okay? So simulan naman natin sa ating next na grupo. Ano ang inyong closing statements?
So in conclusion, we stand by the fact that we can't really implement mental health subject in our curriculum properly as to many reasons like time constraints, deficient education system, and scarce resources. And we can't really rush on implementing such complex program as there are tendencies that it's not going to be consistent throughout the whole curriculum. And there are tendencies that mental health might worsen the student's condition because there are teachers who still uses an outdated method of teaching, and maybe for those who aren't open about mental health topic.
Maraming salamat sa pareho nating mga debaters na nagpamalas ng kanilang galing. Kaya naman, palakpakan natin guys, ang ating mga debaters. Pero syempre, hindi lang sila ang papalakpakan ninyo dahil bukod sa closing statements, tingnan nga natin ano ang natutunan ng isa sa ating mga live audiences mula sa ating episode. Punta sa harap ang ating audience reflection. What is your name?
Nicole po. So, first and foremost, I would like to congratulate both of the teams for giving their utmost best na ma-enlighten kami about this topic since it is very wide and complex. To be frank, I really like the topic for today's episode since it is really interesting, relevant, and timely. So, kung ako ang tatanungin, madami akong natutunan. And yung mga natutunan ko na yun is a great assistance for me to fully comprehend na madaming factors and things na kailangan nating i-consider before implementing the mental health classes. At the same time, I learned the real essence and the significance of prioritizing our mental health. And kung ako naman ang tatanungin, I approve the implementation of mental health classes since it will serve as an opportunity for the government to view as a chance para matulungan yung mga students na who's having a hard time and nakaka-experience ng mga struggles when it comes to their mental health issues and trends po. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Thank you kay Nicole. So proud ang kanyang mother today. Palakpakan naman natin siya. At ngayon na ang panahon para naman palakpakan natin dahil hindi magiging successful ang debate na to kung wala ang best speaker sa ating episode. So, sino sa tingin nyo ang best speaker sa episode na ito? May mga nasa harap lang ang involved. Kanya-kanya sila, no? Mixed signals ang binibigay ng ating audience today. Ito na dahil sa kanyang pinamalas na husay at galing sa pagkipagdebate at ang mga argumento at rebuttals na nagpabilib sa atin, ang best speaker sa ating episode ay si Francine May Canapi. Okay. So Francine, thank you so much sa iyong pinamalas na galing. And hopefully, no, lahat ng ating mga debaters ngayon, you gave your utmost best. So, let's all learn from each other. Okay, dahil nagbigay na kayo ng inyong mga reflections and katanungan, ako naman ang magre-reflect sa episode na ito. So, schoolmates, ang pinag-uusapan natin ngayon is not relatively a new topic. Mental health has been existent ever since, but it's only now na we've given a proper label to it. But first, before we implement anything, we have to understand the purpose of why we do it. What is mental health nga ba? Sa mga kabataan ba ngayon, alam nila kung anong ibig sabihin ng mental health? Is it simply just an emotion? Is it simply a condition? So, defining the label is one thing. Second is understanding what it means. Then third, if we understand what it means, identify what really is the problem. Is the problem not enough mental health services in schools? And who are the recipients of it? Is it just students? Can there be professionals also that can be guided by having this mental health subject in class? Estudyante nga lang ba ang magkakaroon ng benepisyo sa pag-aaral nito? Hindi ba ang mental health is a lifelong learning because it's learning how to manage your emotions, learning how to understand how to react to different situations, and how can you get it through, sort it out, and of course, address it accordingly. Hindi importante ang dami ng subjects. We should condense it to the fact na both students and teachers will find it manageable. Dapat mas paghandaan natin kung ano nga ba ang structure ng curriculum na ito. Kasi kapag in-implement natin siya ng hindi natin pinag-aaralan, marami ang maaring maapektuhan dahil hindi nga natin lubos na iintindihan kung ano ang problemang nais nating solusyonan. Okay? So, to the fact na ginagawang romanticized and sensational ang mental health, it should be. Because it's an important problem. But what we cannot allow is to be compromised in terms of our standards in the education system. Kung ang mga guro ay hindi well-equipped, paano magiging equipped ang mga estudyante? Kung hindi well-equipped ang mga paaralan para magbigay ng most basic type of education, how can we address the further concerns? Sabi nga nila sa Maslow's needs, hierarchy of needs, self-realization comes after addressing the most basic needs first. Kaya, schoolmates, dapat patuloy natin siyang pag-aralan. Patuloy natin usisain kung tama nga ba ito. But, most importantly, tulungan natin both parents and teachers to manage it both in their families and at home by addressing the most basic needs first. Bago tayo magtapos, gusto po namin pasalamatan ang buong Francisco P. Felix Memorial National High School. Siyempre, yung mga faculty members po natin at lahat ng mga estudyante natin na give ang energy. Siyempre, nakisaya at nakibahagi sa ating talakayan. Maraming salamat po sa mainit na pagtanggap. And with that, sa Bawat Usapin, sa Bawat Issue, may boses tayong mga kabataan. Kaya naman sumalit makinig at makiisa dahil opinion natin ay mahalaga. Kaya naman, makisabay tayo isigaw sa buong mundo. Schoolmates, may pakialam ka! Thank you so much!